You know, MPU3 times 3 today. One in the middle, so one I've been working on previous video. One on the right, the parts board. This one's another one I found in the cupboard in my, like, I've got a kind of junk cupboard outside. Found this one when I was having a rummaging about for something else. I was actually looking at my growth ambassador till of all things, which I haven't had out for a long time. I'll probably will get that out at some point, start cleaning it up and de-rusting it. But this one, I believe this one did work. It didn't have any RAM for it, but I used my, I've got 2K RAM on the program card that I use for testing boards. I had a previous video how to show you how to add RAM to your ROM card for testing. I did replace a bunch of stuff on this, and then over the last few months or so, I nicked parts for other projects. But it's all sockety. I think this one is the one where, yeah, this is the one where this chip here is soldered on the top because all the pads disintegrated on the bottom. But it's alright, it works. So what I was thinking of doing today is put this one to one side for the minute. We'll nick the parts we need for this one from this one, because this one's got the processor missing already. So we'll nick these two parts here, transplant them onto this one and see how we get on, because I don't like the way this one was acting when it was booting up. It was doing some strange things with the rails and it really shouldn't have been. So I know there's an issue on this board somewhere. I don't know if I've got a faulty CPU or the crystal's a wee bit off. If you remember when I checked it in the logic analyzer, the VMA signal was shifting about and it really shouldn't be. So we'll have a go, we'll have a look at this one, because I think in the long run what I'm going to do is, if I can get this one all tarted up, fully fixed, use the results for this one. I mean, I'll put my logic analyzer on and compare what I'm seeing on this to this. I could actually probably even run them side by side. I've got enough spare power supplies and stuff to do that. And then the board from this and the regulator board from this will transport in this case, because this case is much nicer looking. Pull pin slide back up. Did that? I know this board's dead. I kind of, yeah, this is from the Royal Exchange I had in 2009, I think. Yeah, it is. But anyway, we'll transport this board into this case and vice versa, and then I'll put this one away for a future repair project, because yes, it'll need these three parts here, but I do believe the reset circuit and everything works. It's just the sockets are all screwed up and stuff. So that's my plan for today, so I'm going to get on with it. Okay, a little bit of flux, a little bit of patience, and we've got 6821 and 6840 out the spare board. Now I've got the MPU3 test ROM in it and I've got it running right now, but it's doing absolutely nothing. Now, it's not a fault with the board, it's not a fault with the ROM. What I did notice is that if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14, we've got pin 14 lit up on IC3. Now I checked the manual for the MPU3 test rig, and that's telling me that the 100 Hz mains signal is missing. So I have to defeat the mains missing pulse detector first before this will do anything. Now, you don't need an MPU3 power supply to do it. I'll show you how you do it. You connect, it's a little bit tricky to see, but you connect to the positive leg of C39 there, and then there's a resistor up here, R67. You connect another lead to there, carefully, watch you don't short out the pins on IC11 up there, and shade running. Now all the test ROM does is it cycles through all the real outputs one by one, cycles through all the lamp outputs but one by one. We'll select a lamp output there. You've gone through the motions. It just steps through them one at a time. It steps through all the selects and it steps through all the drives. If I had the actual test rig, you would see it running up and down on the display, but this is good enough for me to tell the board's working. All my real outputs are pulsing away. All 4 of them. And if I had something connected up to there, if I could connect a wire to there and a speaker to there, I would be able to get it to play the tune when I press the start button. But I can tell for the minute that board's working, so I'm going to put special circle ROMs in it later on. I should be able to show it doing some sort of a track mode. So what I'm going to do for the minute is I'm going to switch back to the other board, the one that's under repair, and see if I get the same results with that one. Okay, I'll see if the test ROM works fine with that one as well. I'd imagine it would. I don't think there's much wrong with the other board. It's down there right now. But yeah, give me a minute to hook up to the other one and we'll see what it's doing. There we go. I've still got to repair the reset on it. I'll do that in a wee bit, but now this one's running a wee bit slower than the other one, but notice this is a mod 5, the other one's a mod 3, so it may just be a subtle difference. Could be due to using a different chip to that IC21. So, but it's all running. It's all working. Test ROM's doing its thing. See it's stepping through the lamps one by one. So I'll put special circle ROMs in it now and see if it runs with the program rather than just testing the outputs one by one. Right, reconstruction continues. Just look at the state of the anti-spark pot that was in this board. Looks like all the battery damage got concentrated into it. It's in bits. Very, very green. Right. Well, that was a pain to find, but the reset section is fixed. I had 2 bad transistors. The leg had broken off this one I was using. I was just touching this one against itself to pop the reset. But this transistor here on T57 was bad as well, and had a bad pot. But now if I just fire this up and we'll see. There we go, it's running without popping the reset, and if I select should be able to watch the track mode going there. Yeah, that's it cycling its lights through their track modes. The game I've got running in there is Special Circle at the minute. That's kind of, it looks a bit like Super Series. It's got 4 rails and sort of roulette wheel gamble feature up top, so I'd imagine it's cycling through the lamps to show that off in the top glass at the minute. Yeah, but it's all working. All the old drives are doing their thing. If I connected a couple of leads up to here, I could probably put in a coin and press start, and I could see that pin there, pin 17 on IC5, go high, and that would be to turn the optics on the reels, but it's not necessary at the minute. You can see it's all running away there. So there's only one thing left to do with this board, which is to give it a bloody good tidy up. Well, 2 things. I need to change out IC6 as well, because this is going into a game with an alpha display. and you're going to get an alpha display if that's missing. See, I've just thingied it there. I bumped the pins. 2 minutes. You have to be careful not to bump the pins, or you could throw it into a weird situation and it locks up. But it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, replace this, which will give it the alpha display. Give the back of the board a bloody good clean up. Yeah, I've removed my 2K RAM as well. It's now running on its own RAM. Yeah, I changed that RAM out as well on that daughter card. The original one was dead. Oh, we're all working. So, yeah, it's been an interesting repair. There's been a few niggly faults. I said we're not quite finished yet. The owner of this board is sending up the alpha display and ROM card out of his machine, and we'll get this all running, but for the minute it's all looking good. So if you like this video, leave a comment. If you don't like it, leave a comment as well. Any criticism is good criticism. Comments keep the channel going because it means you're viewing it. The more people watch it, the more I'll make more videos. And even if 2 people watch it, I'll make more videos. I mean, I know it's a bit of a niche hobby, shall we say. There's only certain people interested in this. So that's it for this one, and I did actually test that one down there, and that one's working fine as well. It just needs IC6 replacing too. I maybe need to do these pin headers on that one, but it's working fine. So bye for now.